Good morning, muscles! Yeah! It's Mr. Fallon. Today is Tuesday, and I am so excited that you're joining us this morning for Good Morning Muscles. Remember, Good Morning Muscles is your daily Kickstarter for what's going to be an amazing day. It's uploaded on It's Mr. Fallon's YouTube page every day at 6 a.m. Wake up, do Good Morning Muscles, and just start off your day in a positive fashion. Here we go. Alright, it's time to get warmed up. Today we're going to be doing a sumo warm-up. Take your pillow, put your pillow under your shirt, and today, we're going to be doing some sumo drumming. Drumming? How's that going to get stronger? You're going to find out. We're going to use our big belly as our drum. Are you ready? We're going to start off round one, just drumming nice and easy. Keep on drumming. If you think this is easy, you can drum a little harder. Drum a little faster. Use your big belly as a nice drum. And get those feet moving. Bouncing back and forth. Drumming your big belly. Keep drumming. Keep it up, go faster. Keep drumming, come on muscles. Keep it going. Alright, let's keep drumming, and now let's march around the drum. Keep it going. Are your arms getting tired? Mr. Fallon's arms are starting to get tired. Why is it good that Mr. Fallon's arms are getting tired? They're getting stronger. Alright, now let's stop. Whew. Shake out those arms. Let's do some arm circles. Get those arms boosted up again. And backwards. Whew. Mr. Fallon's arms are tired. Alright, we're going to get ready to drum again. Are you ready, muscles? Here we go. Back to our big belly and drumming. Then you do two with this hand, then two with this hand. And now let's march in two with each hand. Drum your drum really loud, really hard. Oh, and stop. Oh, Mr. Fallon's arms are getting really strong doing this warm-up. Alright, we're going to do one more round. This time, we're going to try 3 with this hand. 3 with this hand. Woo, get those arms ready. Let's hear your sumo drum. 3 with each hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And now march in 3 with each hand. Can you march with a little head bob? Wow, we're marching, we're drumming, we're head bobbing. We are so talented. Now if only we could do all this and chew gum at the same time, we'd be ready for the Guinness Book of World Records. Alright, 10 more seconds. Come on, drum hard, muscles. 3 and 3, 3 and 3. And we're finished. Woo! Alright, it's now time for Spot Run Story Time. We're reading Wayside School Gets a Little Stranger. Get up, get spot running. We're on chapter 27. It's called Way Up High Ball. If you missed chapter 26 and 25, we did those over the weekend. So make sure you go back, watch those videos, spot run through them. Book is crazy. Eric Fry, Eric Bacon, and Eric Ovens were playing Way High Up Ball. They made up the game themselves. Have you ever made up a game? All you needed were 2 things, a pink rubber ball about the size of a tennis ball and a real tall school. Eric Ovens threw the ball way up high. It bounced off the school just above the 3rd-story window. 3-pointer, called Eric Bacon. They shoved and elbowed each other out of the way and waited for it to come down. At the last second, Eric Fry jumped and caught it. He got 3 points. Eric Ovens also got 3 points since he was the thrower. Eric Fry threw the ball way high up. It bounced off the window on the 5th floor. 5-pointer, called Eric Ovens. All 3 Erics jumped for it. It bounced off their fingertips and hit the ground. The teacher on the 5th story stuck her head out the window. "Hey, what's going on down there?" she shouted. The 3 Erics looked away and whistled. There's one more thing about Way High Up Ball I haven't told you. You're not allowed to play it. The Erics had already broken 1 window. Eric Bacon looked up surprised. "Are you talking to us?" he asked. "Something just banged against my window," said the teacher. "Was it a bird?" asked Eric Ovens. The teacher stared at the children a moment longer. Then she pulled her head inside. Eric Fry threw the ball way high up. It was a 6-pointer. All 3 fought for position as they waited for it to come down, but at the last second, a hairy arm reached above them and caught it. The arm belonged to Lewis, the yard teacher. "Can I play?" asked Lewis. His mustache had grown back completely. "Sure," all 3 Erics said together. "What do I have to do?" asked Lewis. "Just see how high up against the school you can throw it," said Eric Fry. Lewis gripped the ball tightly in his hand. He reached way back and let it fly. "Wow!" the 3 Erics said together as they watched the ball soar up in the air. It hit above the 8th-story window. Then Lewis caught his own rebound. 16 points, said Eric Bacon. Throw it again, Lewis, said Eric Ovens. Now that Lewis was playing, lots of kids from all around the playground came too. Lewis threw the ball way high up. It hit above the 11th story, then bounced back over everyone's head. There was a mad scramble for the ball. BB finally came up with it. Give it to Lewis, said Eric Ovens. No, let BB throw it, said Lewis, who always tried to be fair. BB threw a two-pointer. Jason caught the rebound. You want to throw it, Lewis, he asked. No, you go ahead, said Lewis. Jason threw a glooper. A glooper is when the ball goes straight up in the air and comes down without touching the building. Eric Bacon caught it. Here, Lewis, he said. No, you throw it, said Lewis. But you can throw so much higher, said Eric Bacon. We want to see how high you can throw it, Lewis, said Leslie. Come on, Lewis, everyone urged. Lewis shook his head. The game is for you kids, not for me. Miss Nogard is watching, said BB slyly. Lewis glanced at Miss Nogard, who was standing just outside the front door. Give me the ball, he said. The kids cheered. Lewis reached way down, almost to the ground, then hurled it up with all of his might. The ball reached the 15th floor, halfway up the school. Wow, everyone said together. I got it, called Terrence as he circled under the ball, waiting for it to come down. His knees wobbled. The ball bounced off his face. Cool, he said as blood flowed out of his nose. That's a world record, Lewis, exclaimed Eric Ovens. Lewis smiled proudly. He turned to look at Miss Nogard, but she had already gone inside. You like Miss Nogard, don't you? Asked BB. She seems like a nice person, said Lewis. She's pretty, too, said Eric Bacon, as he nudged Lewis in the side. Well, she's kind of cute, Lewis admitted. Ooh, said Joy. But do you love her? Asked Jenny. Everyone giggled. Lewis's red face got even redder. You should ask her out on a date, said Eric Fry. No, I don't think that's a very good idea, said Lewis. Why not? Asked Eric Ovens. I think you would make a real cute couple. Bring her flowers, said Dana. Buy her candy, said Mauricia. Tell her she's got eyes like the moon, said BB. Eyes like the moon? Asked Lewis. Girls love it when you tell them that, said BB. Forget that gushy stuff, said Eric Bacon. Just walk right up to her and say, Hey, baby, how about a date? Just like that? Asked Lewis. This is what you do, said Terrence. You take her to a real scary movie, and then at the scary part, you put your arm around her. Ooh, said Dana and Jenny. No, take her dancing, said Myron, and hold her real close. Ooh, said the three Erics. Lewis laughed. You kids are crazy, he said. You're scared of her, aren't you? Asked Eric Bacon. You shouldn't be scared, said Eric Ovens. You're bigger and stronger and faster than anyone on the playground. And you've got the best mustache, too, said Eric Fry. I'm not afraid of her, Lewis tried to explain. It's just, he looked up at the very tall school. Miss Nogard is way high up there, and I'm way down low here. You'll understand someday when you're older. He picked up the ball and threw it way high up. It hit somewhere between the 18th and 20th story, and never came down. There is no 19th story. Wow! Boys and girls, that sounds like a fun game. That gave me an idea of a game that I want to go out and practice. Our steps for today. Tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to read chapter 28, Flowers for a Very Special Person. I wonder who that is. Tons of deer. Just tons of them this morning. Alright, I'm a little nervous, but Alexa told me she was working on her jokes, So our joke of the day is going to be from Miss Alexa. Miss Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, tell us a funny joke.
It's tough to write a good joke. The other day, I told a joke about a toilet, but it tanked.
I don't really get it. Game time, yes! Alright, for game time this week, we are doing our spring fitness challenge. Today we're going to be doing 2 fitness challenges. We're going to be doing our sit and reach challenge first, and then we're going to be doing our shuttle run challenge second. Boys and girls, what we'd like you to do is complete these challenges and have your parents put in the comment section below your first name, or you can just put your initials, that's okay. Either initials or just first names. We don't want full names in the comments. And then you're going to put down the scores that you get on both of these fitness challenges. We're going to start off first with the sit and reach fitness challenge. Do you remember how to do it? Sit and reach fitness challenge challenges you to see how flexible you are. So the way we're going to do the sit and reach challenge is go ahead and sit down, and you're going to put your legs straight out in front of you. Your feet together, your knees are flat. And when you reach, you're going to try to reach as far as you can without bending your knees. If you can grab your toes, that's great. Next, try to put your nose down to your knees. Mr. Fallon would love to demonstrate that, but Mr. Fallon needs more practice. Right? So these are the scores that you can get. First, if you were unable to grab your toes, your score would be grabbing your ankles. So you would write ankles in the comment. If your knees bend and you grab your toes, then you would write ankles as your score. Second, if you're able to grab your toes and keep your legs flat, you would write toes as your score. And finally, if you're able to grab your toes and bend down and put your nose to your knees, your score would be nose. And you would write that in the comments below. Do it. Let's see what score we have. Oh, now we're going to move on to our second fitness challenge for today. Our second fitness challenge for today is the shuttle run. Fortunately, we can't do the shuttle run inside, so we need to move. The shuttle run. To do the shuttle run, what we're going to do is we're going to use our jug and we're going to use our 2 balls. Take your jug, put it down on the ground, and then you're going to take 20 giant steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you've done that, set your 2 balls down. You're going to come all the way back to your jug. And you're going to have somebody at home, if you have somebody at home, get their phone out, and they're going to time you to see how fast you can do the shuttle run. The shuttle run challenge challenges you to see how fast you can run. So remember, when the challenge starts, you're going to run. Get 1 ball, set it by the jug, run. Get the second ball, and then when you get the second ball, you're going to keep it in your hand and run all the way forward. You don't need to stop and set it down. That would slow you down. All right, Mr. Fallon's going to demonstrate how the shuttle run challenge is going to work. So I started my jug, and again, if I'm doing a race, I want to start off with 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind, like this. This helps me start running fast. Start like this. Ready, set, go. Mr. Fallon's running. I have 1 ball. I'm going to set it by the jug. I'm going to run. Get the second ball. And the second ball stays in my hand. And I'm finished. Did you time Mr. Fallon? I don't even know how long I took. Hey, great job today. You worked hard. Awesome job. Boys and girls, tomorrow on Good Morning Muscles, we're going to be continuing with our Spring Fitness Challenge. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing our push-up challenge. So we'll give you an opportunity to practice your push-ups between now and tomorrow. And tomorrow, we're going to challenge you with that. Boys and girls, thanks for joining us. I had so much fun. I hope you had so much fun, and we will see you tomorrow. Muscle!